Luke Cage is back for season 2 with more holey hoodies, Wu-Tang, and great news for Shades-Mariah Shippers. Can this new season pick up the slack from where season 1 went stale? Looking at you, Diamondback! What's up, guys? We're NerdWire. I'm Chris Carr, and this is NerdFlix and Chill, giving you a sip before you binge. As always, there are spoilers ahead, so if you don't want me to lay the smackdown on you, avert those eyes and watch something else. Like, maybe another episode of NerdFlix and Chill. Yeah, that's a shameless plug, but a girl's gotta eat, okay? In case you've been living under a rock and aren't aware of the hero of Harlem, let's recap. Luke Cage is a gorgeous bulletproof man thanks to some scientific experiments. The bulletproof part, but gorgeousness is 100% Mike Coulter. When we first come across Luke in Jessica Jones and at the beginning of his solo series, he views his powers almost as a burden, preferring a quiet life where he can live amongst his community authentically, but with anonymity. Ultimately, his friends convince him to be a hero for hire, and he steps up to setting things right in his neighborhood, and fights the injustices within Harlem, becoming a positive role model and beacon of hope. Season 1 started off super strong, and we were getting a local hero story steeped in strengthening your community. We had a fabulous villain in Cottonmouth, and so much in-depth character study that ran from good guy to bad, so much so that you understood the perspective of all the show's major players. Then, halfway through the season, it was like Mahershala Ali was like, I'm about to win an Oscar, I'm out, and we lost one of the best things about the show. The conflict shifted from a reluctant hero dealing with a newfound responsibility to his community and peers to a personal grudge match between Luke and Diamondback. All the themes of Harlem and community just went whoosh right out the window, faster than Mariah could push Cottonmouth out of one. Sure, we get some dope-ass scenes with Method Man and Sway, but honestly, we're learning nothing else about our hero or his nutso-butso half-brother, aside from him having terrible taste in supersuits. The season ends with Luke being taken back to Seagate after defeating Diamondback, and Mariah is set up to be the new big bad of Harlem. Then we move to Defenders, which, yeah, y'all don't need to watch that. I'll get you up to speed. Good old avocado at law Foggy Nelson proves Luke's innocence and has him released from prison free and clear of all charges. He returns to town a free man and gets back to doing what he does best, cleaning up those streets. While looking into the murders of young men in his neighborhood involved in drug trafficking, he stumbles upon the inner workings of the Hand, which leads him to team up with Daredevil, Danny Rand, and old knockin' boots partner Jessica Jones. Danny and Luke have some surprisingly good scenes given the everything about Iron Fist. Misty Knight loses an arm, they destroy the Hand, Matt Murdock disappears then reappears in a convent, and Luke and Jess are kind of friends again, and they better be because he has to put a baby in her. Give me my comic book love story. You get that? All right, good. Give me that yellow shirt wearing savior of the city. Ah, they're selling Luke Cage heroin! Okay, this already feels disjointed. I get that we're setting up a new chapter in the Luke Cage story, but what's the point, guys? It's like they threw a bunch of scenes together from a ton of spec scripts and we're like, that's okay.
That's the risk that we take.
No, that's our job, not yours.
Oh, you're gonna put down Night Nurse like that?
Whatever, Power Man.
Oh, they called him Power Man! Oh, okay, they're cute and all, but I am not invested in Luke and Claire, like, at all. Go get your Jessica Jones! That is dope! Why does everyone always come at him with guns? He's bulletproof! Okay, then again, maybe he's not so bulletproof. A dab, Luke, a dab. Okay, so are Judas bullets gonna be like the new kryptonite here, in that like everyone and their mom has freaking kryptonite? Guess it won't be an issue since it seems to no longer work on him, but like for why? After stabbing the crap out of a dude's skull, we see what we've known was coming thanks to previews, that Bushmaster is bulletproof too. Episode 2 kicks off with Claire theorizing that the re-dip in the superpower tub back in season 1 has made Luke even more indestructible, making this the one and only time you want to hear a sexual partner utter the phrase, I think we need to test you. Oh, Misty does not like that chick.
She took my spot when I twisted my knee.
Bitch, you took her desk when her arm got chopped off! Okay, so Bushmaster is less bulletproof than Luke. Read the room, Luke! Probs don't tell your living girlfriend that family's pretty crappy. Okay, so we're 2 episodes in and we all know they're gonna break up, right? That escalated for no goddamn reason.
What? You don't have enough people feeling sorry for you?
What? What is wrong with you? Oh, first thing Misty better do when she gets that bionic arm is lay this bitch out! How gross do you think the writers felt writing all these hand puns and insults? Aw, Mariah's kid would do so well in LA, selling essential oils. Marvel fans will recognize Tilda's name. Tilda Johnson is Nightshade. Now, like her comic counterpart, Tilda is a highly intelligent woman gifted with her ability to create concoctions. On the show, she blends up oils to heal people. In the comic, she exploits the power of pheromones, transforms people into werewolves, uses robots to try to take over Harlem, and wants me to serum to turn Captain America into a chick. And also a werewolf. Not at the same time though, because that would be absurd.
If you find him, I hope you beat his ass. You have a blessed day.
New favorite character. Oh my god, it's the Daughters of the Dragon! Ah! They're like kind of in their outfits and stuff too. Can we get that series? I watched the crap out of that.
I'm a man, okay? Full-fledged.
My anger is real.
Can we get a crossover with Queer Eye where Karamo comes on and tells Luke the dangers of toxic masculinity and how it's keeping him from living his best life? Oh, of course this monster is a musical theater kid. Dude, Claire's been gone for like 5 seconds. Slow your roll, Luke. Bionic arm. Okay, why do people always do that on shows where they pass the amount of money on a note? Just say it. Also, that looks like the most informal money request of all time. Foggy just slipped him an IOU. Bionic arm! I have waited my whole life for this!
You want me to fight a shark?
I mean, don't we all want that? Give me that show. Ooh, getting some hammer tech up in here. Could we also get in the budget room to have Sam Rockwell show up? Luke and Shades, teaming up, fighting the guys with the guns and stuff.
You work for me. I'm paying you. You are my hero for hire.
He said the thing!
Well, where's my money, honey?
Oh, dude, that's a line from the comics. He says that to Dr. Doom. Oh yeah, that's that cold-ass villain stuff I need from this show. Oh my God, they were lovers in prison. Holy crap, this is such a good scene. Shades, bro, you're all like nuanced and stuff and can act.
I'm not in the market for a sidekick. It's my show.
Luke Cage can break anything he wants, even the fourth wall. Dude, these Jamaicans love cutting people's heads off. Ah, see what they did there? Piranhas, yeah? Damn, Shades, shooting your prison lover? That's ice cold.
I've read somewhere that cougars like to prey on fawns.
Oh, Misty Knight spitting that fire. I knew we couldn't trust that bee.
Oh man, an iron fist. It's got a ring to it.
Ha!
You seem different.
Guess I am different.
Yeah, Dan, yeah, you do seem different. Seems like you got some better dialogue and maybe took some acting classes and had more than 6 weeks to work on a show. Yes, finally, lay her out! Things take a pretty violent turn, more crime families come into play, and there are plenty of big twists and turns. The final episode of the season leaves us with a lot to think about. How has and will Luke's role in the community change? Can power corrupt Power Man? Look, obviously, if you hated season 1, season 2 isn't probably something you want to check out. For someone like me, who just felt like things fell flat in the third act because of their villain problem, season 2 handles that way better. And take Bushmaster, for instance. He wasn't Luke's arch enemy, evil for the sake of evil. He was an obstacle, like the Jamaican Punisher, essentially. And a few choices away from being Luke. Heck, they even team up at one point. And Mariah transformed from an out-of-her-depth skeezy politician to a ruthless and terrifying manipulator who'll do anything for self-preservation. And Shades, man! What? I was not expecting such a strong performance or interesting character development. I was like, this wannabe Jack Nicholson motherfudger running around with sunglasses on while he's inside, but then Theo Rossi brought it! The show returns to the high bar set by Cottonmouth and explores villainy and what it means to be villainous so well, including having Luke teeter the fine line of heroism and questionable acts and moral ambiguity. Sure, this show ain't perfect. The pacing often was off for the first 3 episodes, and we still had some clunky dialogue throughout the run. So I definitely wish the editor of the show trimmed more fat off these almost hour-long episodes. Can we get Scott on these, y'all? That being said, there were so many fun Easter eggs and attention to detail for comic fans. From including Piranha Jones to Cockroach Hamilton's 6-barrel shotgun, season 2 hit a lot of the right notes. Best of all, to me, this season proved that Danny Rand can work in a series. Was Iron Fist a hot mess? Yes! And also duh! And he got slightly better with the Defenders. But this latest installment of LC shows a better adjusted, less obnoxious Danny who just wants to better his smooth-ass friend and make sure he's okay. If Luke Cage was a drink, it'd honestly be something akin to a Dark and Stormy. Filled to the brim with Bushmaster rum, packs a solid punch, and is made all the better by swaying to hip-hop while enjoying. Did you think season 2 was solid or was it lukewarm? Let me know! Thanks for chilling with me. Until next time, all things in moderation, except your shows.